Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color. Look at that shadow with this. Isn't that cool? Okay. Um, I thought that was cool. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color. This is the 3-card reading for January 7th. Please like, subscribe, share. I want you to thank everyone who comments, especially my regular commenters. I feel like I know you even though I don't know you. And I don't even know where you are, which is even more wonderful. I can imagine. Okay. Maybe you're around the corner and I don't even know it. Anyway, yeah, please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I'm offering 30-minute readings for $30. And I also offer IET, which is integrated energy therapy, which has helped me a lot. It helps you to move energy. You know, you kind of detect energy and move it around, transmute it, transform it. Okay. And now we're going to get to the reading, and then I'm going food shopping. If I could find my list, I make the list and then I leave it at home. And then you get home and it's like, do I not have salt? Did I like go out to get salt and I don't have salt? Yeah. Anyway, it's good to take lists. Okay. Let's see what's going on. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this is very interesting. I always say that. Well, you get 3 big boys. So 1, 2, 3. Wow. So you get the beginning of the deck, you get the end of the deck, and then you get the first card. I mean, this is the first card in theory, but this is kind of where the story begins. You know, this is the willingness in a way. This is the hopefulness. So, you know, really the energy of this guy is leap of faith, high hopes, almost aimless wandering, but hopeful. So he's the beginning, you know, he's like being born. It's like, well, where am I? Right? Where am I? I mean, you know, if we were all born in this little fantastic outfit with our little bandana, you know, so he's off on a trip. He's going to take a leap of faith. He's, you know, ready to start something new and afresh. And he has high hopes. And then you get like the completion. This is like ending, beginning. So, you know, you might have some sort of understanding tomorrow. I mean, the 7th today. I'm cheating. Of, you know, maybe sometimes I get, especially these days, because, you know, I'm home alone and, you know, I think a lot, as I'm sure we all are. It's sometimes, you know, you get this understanding of, or I've been getting these understandings of, I don't know how I approach the world, attitudes and habits that I have that don't really work, or, you know, did work, and, you know, you sort of outgrown them. It's sort of like, you know, putting on your 2nd grade clothes when you're in 6th grade. It's like, well, I've grown a foot. And it's like, why am I still wearing this? A little bit like that. You know, I used to do this and it made sense for the time, but it no longer makes sense. That's what I'm sort of getting. And then you get the magician. So the magician's really fascinating. It's a 1, so it's a card of leadership. It's also, you know, he's like the trickster in a way, but he's the one who like becomes aware. It's almost like when a baby, this is the way I see it. Like when a baby really becomes aware, oh, there's me and there's you. You know, I am part of this world thing. It's like, you know, like when you individuate, I guess is the word, right? So there's an awareness is kind of like the number 1 word here, awareness. And what he's aware of is that he has everything he needs. right? He has access to all these tools, and he's aware of his eternity, right? Or her, it doesn't really matter. And, there's this whole lightning thing going on here. There's this whole diagonal. So, diagonals are very interesting. Diagonals are very, there's an assertiveness to a diagonal that both the horizontal and the vertical don't have. The vertical is really about communing with like the higher self, or God, and the earth, right? Because it does that. And then the horizontal is really about this plane, but the diagonal cuts through both. It's sort of like it combines the both, but it also cuts through both. So I always feel like, like this is this inspiration, right? This sort of call to action. He's also really good at executing something. So there might be this understanding of, well, maybe I was foolish, right? Maybe I was just sort of naive. There's a naivete to this guy. And then it's like, well, I'm no longer naive. Now I really see things as they are. I understand the entire thing. And what am I going to manifest into reality today or now? So, it's like an understanding of yourself in the world, an understanding of your spirit, an understanding of your soul. So it should, I think today is officially the Epiphany, right? Not that I'm a Christian, but it's like a little bit like that. I've been painting, seeing him painting. Yeah, I expect some revelation, actually. It seems like very revealing that something opens up and it's like, aha. So it's a bit of an aha. And kind of ready to go onto a new road. What would it be like if I approached the world in this manner, as opposed to the manner that I used to approach the world in? What would it be like if I, sometimes, when I have hard things to do, things that aren't natural to me, I pretend I'm somebody else. I pretend I'm somebody else until I become that person I pretend to be. I don't want to pretend to be like Caesar or Napoleon or something, but sometimes it's like, you pretend that you have assets that you don't have, if these are the ones you want, right? Until you do. So you just keep on moving forward in a way, sort of like with a false confidence, I suppose, in order to, change your thinking. Sometimes your action leads to correct thinking. Anyway, that's my experience. I know some people, like, they have a hard time saying no, let's say. So, if it's a friend of mine, I'm like, oh, just pretend you're me. Just pretend you're me for 10 minutes, right? Or sometimes people have a problem asking for what they want, or they have a problem sticking up for themselves, or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Or you have a problem being humble, right? You just pretend you're somebody else for like 10 minutes. You keep on pretending until you become that. Because if if that's what you want to manifest, then you have the ability to manifest it. You have the ability to manifest it, right? Because you have an understanding of the whole thing. This is like intricacy of design. This is the end of the story. It's like it's there's an end coming. There's an end and a new beginning. They're one and the same, really. This is kind of like, and it also reminds me of the, how do you pronounce it? Uberus, the snake swallowing its own tail. So, you know, it begins and ends simultaneously. That's why the circle is so magical. I'm all about symbolism. All right. Yeah, it's time to manifest your desires. And I think you have, you're getting an understanding of what your desire is. You have an awareness of what your desire is. Okay. Manifest your desires. I like that. Blessings. If you want a one-on-one, all the information is below.